Hi guys, I'm Asaf, this is Itai, and today we're going to react to I Miss the Misery by Halestorm. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request by Dan W60, a longtime commenter and supporter of the show. Thanks, Dan, for yet another request. We are excited to do this one. We've reacted to Halestorm before when she collaborated with the Who
on the Song of Women.
Yeah.
Lizzie Hill, which is one of Dan's probably, I think, top 3 vocalists. And yeah, Dan tends to be spot on with his recommendations, so we're looking forward to this one as well. So yeah, thank you, Dan.
It's a person who is addicted to toxic relationships or addicted to a toxic relationship. Particular one?
Yeah, particular one.
Because she says, I don't miss you, I miss the misery.
I don't know if addicted is the right word. Maybe obsessive, you know, sometimes we do that. And it's true that we don't actually miss the person, but we miss the situation.
Yeah.
I love that opening line, by the way. I've been a mess since you stayed. It's usually I've been a mess since you left.
Since you've gone,
But there's something about this song. It's just kind of like an ass-kicking, you know, rock tune.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's been a while since I heard Halestorm, and I am not sure if I've heard this one before. I actually don't think I have.
I didn't either.
But it straight away, I don't know why, reminded me of The Warning.
Yes, I agree. Yes, of course.
Yeah, and I think The Warning might be very much influenced by Halestorm.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome.
Yeah, I think I've seen them meet in a video somewhere.
I think some of those videos have been recommended to us in the comments, and we check them out. But yeah, it's I don't know if it's like a rite of passage, but almost, you know, to get in one of those kind of toxic relationships that the excitement of it all is what we get addicted to. There's constant friction, which results in a lot of fights and a lot of, like she says, you know, in there, it's the rough sex, it's the this, it's the that, it's the makeup sex. But we miss it when it's gone. We miss the exhilaration of it all. And I think that's what this song's about.
It provides variety. Say what you will about toxic relationships, they're never boring.
What an awesome song. I don't know, I liked it since the first, you know, 3 seconds.
Yeah, it catches you immediately.
And her voice is fantastic, and she's really charismatic. She looks fantastic here. It's just, awesome.
I've tried, but I just can't take it. I'd rather fight than just fake it. You know that I've had enough. I dare you to call my bluff. Can't take too much of a good thing. I'm telling you, I miss the bad things, the way you hate me. I miss the scream and the way that you blame me. Miss the phone calls when it's your fault. I miss the late nights, don't miss you at all. I like that kick in the face. things, the way you hate me. I miss the screaming, the way that you blame me. I miss the raw sex, leaves me a mess. I miss the feeling of veins in my chest. Miss the phone calls when it's your fault. I miss the late nights, don't miss you at all. I like that kick in the face. Every thing's you do to me. I love the way that it hurts. I don't miss you, I miss the misery. I don't miss you, I miss the misery.
Bravo.
Fantastic.
I can't decide if there's tongue-in-cheek in this, or is it dead serious, but just a great, great music.
I think it's a little bit of both. And I think it's based on a real experience she's had. She wrote this about a specific person, but there are tongue-in-cheek comments as if to kind of not exactly sting, but you know what I mean, like kind of poke at this person in some way. And there's also a ton of truth, and it's also, I think, a matter of whether she broke it off or he broke it off. It took her time to recover from it, but this is post-recovery, because this is coming to the realization, I don't miss you. I actually miss this fucked up situation. And the funny thing is, before you said something about toxic relationships, that there's one thing that they're never boring. And as the song was going, I was thinking, well, then this song is really perfect for that, because it's not at any point was the song boring, It doesn't really give you much room to kind of relax and go, yeah, this is nice. No, it's just really asking.
The energy kept rising. Yeah. There's a line there where she says, I miss the phone calls or phone call when it's your fault. Among many fights that they had, they both cool off, and they're sad because they fought. And then when he calls, when it's his fault, he gives her catharsis, because he calls to apologize. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. But we shouldn't fight. We should. I love you. Stuff like that. Bringing it back in the circle.
Yeah. When she says that in I think it's the second time she goes through that. She says, before she talks about the phone calls, I miss the bad things, the way you hate me. I miss the screaming, the way that you blame me. I miss the phone calls when it's your fault. So it's like they had this massive fight. He blamed her. There was like screaming back and forth. And in the end, he admits that it was his fault. He was wrong.
Yeah. It's like a process that she got familiar with. She got familiar with the different stages. It's like the payoff is that phone call. It's almost like it's planned. It's intuitively, but it's planned. Let's fight. Let's poison each other with the negative energy, and then I'll get the phone call, and I'll feel loved, and I'll feel better again. It's actually very similar to a roller coaster ride. Yeah,
and we do get into those, patterns, I think, in relationships, where we keep making the same, in this case, mistake over and over again, rather than communicate and resolve. We keep doing what we do. And again, that's usually when you're younger, maybe less experienced or less mature, but it happens in all kinds of relationships, even, people who are older and should know better.
Noticing that she names all the different situations that she misses means that she's mature enough to recognize them as part of a pattern. And that shows the amount of wisdom that she got from the relationship. So that's actually, even though it sounds horrible, it's a positive song.
It's a learning experience. But yeah, I can understand also how sometimes when you're older and wiser, you also look back and you go, yeah, I miss those times when I was a bit more adventurous, or, when things were a bit more crazy. Not that you necessarily want them back, those times. But but aside for the meaning, again, awesome song. Sometimes it's just like simple, rock and roll.
Yeah,
just nice hard rock.
If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. Share our stuff. It'll help us grow our channel and encourage us to make more videos for you guys. Hit us up in the comments. What did you think about I Miss the Misery by Halestorm? Did you like it? let us know. Also, let us know what you would like to see us do next. We will do our best to comply. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Thank you for your time. And thanks again, Dan W60, for the awesome request. We enjoyed reacting to it very much.
It's good to see them again, to see them looking sort of healthy and together and happy. And I hope it keeps going, because they could pull a Rolling Stones type of thing and keep touring well into their, you know, later stages, let's call it.
This sounds like a song that I would play during long road trips, some sort of feeling the road kind of vibe.
Thank you, Dan. Great as always. And thank you, everyone at home. We appreciate you more than you know, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next one, which should be a couple days away. So we will see you then. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.